Alright. Welcome back to another Toonkind FPS. I am your DM today, Colorful Plague, or just Plague. And I'm here with...
Vegan Bear, hello.
Yeah, can you introduce your character?
Yes. I am Vegan Bear and I'll be playing as Manny Crimes, the dog who causes more chaos than solves.
Okay. that, that's not a good thing for call, but alright. And I'm gonna be playing all the other characters, including
Yeah.
including a certain a certain tune. We
Heck
won't name
yeah.
yet. We won't name them yet.
Uh, Unnamed personnel.
um, Let me set the scene for you. It is in the afternoon in Toontown. You're in the downtown of Toontown, which is full of like little shops and stuff. Just very kind of touristy place.
All right.
And do you, why is Man down here? What's he doing down here?
Okay, could you repeat where I am at? Sorry.
The downtown of Toontown.
Downtown.
Yeah.
Just keeping my eyes peeled for anything peculiar.
Because while you're down there, you do spot
Well,
something.
more peculiar than usual.
That is true. Living in Toontown, you're living with
This is
tunes.
Toontown.
Yeah.
This is Toontown. We don't want more than the average chaos.
Slap it on a postcard. um, but yeah, you do notice something that is not right, which is there's a guy, and they seem to be setting something up. And can I have you roll, just roll perception for me?
All right. Perception. Trying to find it. 15.
All right, that's good. So I'm gonna post a picture of the guy. I would have done it even if he got like a bad roll because they're not hard to distinguish. Uh, they like this.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you can see that they are setting up what appears to be some bombs.
Somewhat?
Some
Oh.
bombs. Just you know, it on.
Oh.
They appear to be setting up some bombs on, like, near a store.
Okay, man's just gonna stop. Look at like what? Hey, you can't do that.
The guy turns around, just looks at you, and turns back to the bombs.
Wait, he's setting these up at like a neighbor's door. Is that what you said? Or
At
I,
a,
I'm s- I'm
in,
sorry. I am deaf. I cannot hear.
it's okay. It in front of a store.
Ah, in front of a store.
Yeah.
Is this his own store?
Why don't you ask him that?
Hey. Okay, yeah, no, man's just gonna walk over and okay, forget what man exclaimed. He's just going to walk closer and he's gonna be like, "Hey, is this your store?" And he's just going to kind of like look at the store to see if it's selling bombs or fireworks. And
Well, I can tell you now that it's not. And the guy turns to you and like, as if I'd ever be able to like afford something like this, or if I'd also, why would I work under people? That doesn't seem like the kind of life, now does it? And they continue setting up the bombs.
well, if this ain't yours, you can't set up the bombs here. It ain't yours. Besides, you're only allowed to have bombs around 4th of July or for special occasions. Is today a special occasion?
Yeah, it's called I Get to Blow Up This Store.
No, you don't.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. No.
No. What is man gonna do?
Man's just gonna be like, look, listen, this isn't your store. You're not. You're. You don't look. You don't look like you're gonna sell these bombs. You're gonna have to pack this all up and leave. You can't explode anything today. Today is clearly illegal.
But that's the fun part of it, isn't it?
Man is just like looking at you directly.
The guy has a smug look on his face.
I believe you are failing to see. Listen, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
Uh-huh. And if I don't listen to you,
You're going to be under arrest, and I'm gonna quickly make a hammer space roll for man. Yep. And with that, he pulls out handcuffs.
oh no.
And he's showing you them directly.
Not the handcuffs. Oh dear. Oh lord. And as we're doing this, you fail to see that they just threw one of the bombs behind them onto the store.
No, 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 no.
And yep, it explodes. It doesn't harm anybody. That's for one thing. It's one thing. But what it does is that it makes like the store covered, like absolutely covered in soot. Just caked on there. See, it wasn't that bad. Although maybe it's bad for the people that own the place.
That's it. You're under arrest.
And
And,
that's when that's when you hear a whistle behind you.
uh,
And there are police there. Hold it. Now, what do you two think you're doing?
I was about to put him under arrest.
Uh-huh.
And with man, can you pull out? Can you please? Yes. He
Oh.
pulls out his badge, showing
Uh.
that he's also part of the police.
But here's the thing.
Uh.
You actually don't pull out your badge, sadly.
Oh no. Oh no, what did I pull out?
I'll let you decide, but it ain't the badge, that's for sure.
I'm just holding up like a banana peel and it's kind of like rotting away.
Ooh, impersonating a cop. That's not good. You hear from the guy behind you.
Man's confused. He then notices that he's not holding his badge. He throws the banana on peel on the floor and is like, "I've had it in here. Come on, where's the badge?"
Searching, but the policemen are coming forward, and they're like, "You two, you are the ones that caused that mess, weren't you? We're gonna have to bring you in for charges of vandalism."
No. It wasn't me. I would never do such a thing. I love the law.
That's what any criminal says. And then you feel a tap on your shoulder and it's the guy. I follow me if you want to survive, you know? And then the guy starts running. Are you gonna chase after him?
Man's going to see that the police aren't being all too friendly towards him. Yeah. You know what? No, he's not gonna try and pull out his badge again, though he is going to start following this mysterious stranger. This- He slips on the banana peel he dropped before picking himself back up and running.
Well, congratulations, you are now in a police chase. And I'm gonna have you roll acrobatics or athletics. And I'm
Which
going
one's
to do the same.
which one's higher? Athletics is better. Man, while he's just like running, he takes off his hat and he's just pulling stuff out of it like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I had it in here.
Oh, that's a 3!
Oh no, that's a nat one.
Yeah, that's that one. So, that was for the guy, for the police. I'm gonna do a straight D20. Okay, thanks, dice parser. Thank you. So,
Actually, can I say that like because Man is like pulling stuff out of his hat, he's just like throwing items behind him.
yeah, and the police are dodging them seamlessly, like just dodging them.
Yeah.
But the guy ends up falling behind you a bit and ends up tripping over some of the stuff that you've thrown. Like, oh, freaking.
I feel like Mans, he's gonna skirt to a stop, run back, pick up the guy, and just keep booking it.
Wait, is he carrying the guy now?
Yeah, he's carrying the guy.
Oh. Well,
He just has him under his arm, and he's just like running, still looking to the hat.
he's gonna have multitasking, I guess. You now have a lanky guy under your arm. Okay.
He's not that good at multitasking. He's running into so many people and tripping over so many things trying to find his badge.
Oh no. We're
And it's
only
not,
like
and it's
12
not
minutes
made better by the fact that he's being chased by police behind him.
in. You're not helping your case by carrying the criminal with you, Simon.
What is he gonna do? Leave him?
You could just leave her, but you can't. No.
Actually, I think him picking up the guy is just a force of habit. I think it takes him like about a minute of searching through his hat to realize that he subconsciously picked up the criminal, and he's like, "Hey!"
It's best if you don't drop me now. You might slow yourself down. Which probably
No,
isn't true, but like
No, I think I'd run faster if I dropped you.
That's true, but you also might run faster if, and I'm gonna make a roll hammer space. Okay. Yeah, that makes it. The guy pulls out a brick and throws it behind him.
At like the police?
At the police, yeah. So,
Uh,
gonna make a quick athletic notice. Why? Why are you giving good rolls?
You know what? What is Man gonna do? He's in a chase. He's probably going to find some sort of exit to lose the police in.
Well, that's a good thing.
What kind of store is this? Is this like a big marketplace?
You're.
Or
It's
I'm sorry.
It's like a bunch of little stores around the place. So there's some alleyways and whatnot.
Okay, so it's a bunch of little stores. Okay, I thought it was like a farmer's market. No.
No, Otto. Oh shoot! I gave away their name. Dang it! Ignore that, Otto. The guy would never blow up independent like freelance stuff. You know, you would never do it. Yeah,
Who's to say that these were independent?
they do.
Man, Okay, what is he going to do? He's probably going to try and like cartoonishly run into an alleyway, hide against the wall, and just have the police run past him. Hopefully.
All right, can you roll me a stealth?
Yeah, I can. It's your stealth modifier. Oh,
And
it's nothing.
oh,
14.
all right. You managed to get into the alleyway, but there's like two two cops that have noticed that you went back there and are still following you.
Uh, peck, 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 peck. And he's just continued to dig stuff out of his hat in search of his badge because he doesn't know where it went. He could have sworn it was in his hat. Is it in his jacket? He's starting to search his coat. No, 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 no. Ah, Peck.
Can you make another athletics check for me or acrobatics?
I'm gonna do another athletics. Ooh,
Oh,
23.
wow. So you're doing fine. You're running. Now the two cops behind you. Let's see how they're doing. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, no.
uh, you while you're throwing stuff behind you. You have
No, I've
managed.
stopped throwing. I've stopped my search. He puts the hat back on and he's booking it with the lanky guy. Unless the lanky guy is still throwing stuff back at them.
Oh, that's true. They might be. They probably thrown another brick behind them, and that might have caught the cops. Cause oh god, a brick.
Will you stop assaulting the cops?
I mean, they're chasing us. We gotta do something about it, don't we? Anyways, you should go.
We could lose them, not attack them.
Shut up. Like the guy puts a hand on Man's face. Like shut up. All right, listen to me. You wanna go? You need to go this like that way, and then turn right, and then left. And like they're pointing somewhere. They're pointing to a certain place. If you go
Bold of
there,
you,
we'll be okay.
bold of you to assume Man will remember that.
Do we need to ratatouille this somehow?
I don't know how you run into this.
Just
You're just gonna pull on his ears.
yeah, just direct the ears towards where you need to go. Like okay,
Yeah.
this way.
Yeah, let's do exactly that. You pull on Man's ear and he just turns in the direction at which his ear is being pulled as he's just like, yep, yep, yep.
All right. So you managed to lose the police, and you've got into a seemingly hidden spot.
Man is gonna drop you. Just drop you from where he's standing and just tend to his ears because they hurt now from all the pulling. He's like, ah. Yeah.
And the guy that you've dropped on the ground is laughing like, "Oh, that was great, wasn't it?"
Absolutely not.
Ah, please. It was fun, wasn't it?
Uh, Man can't disagree with that. But he's not gonna show it that he agrees.
Well, the guy is laughing.
Actually,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna quickly roll deception to see how well he hides that. Okay.
And I'd have to make a wisdom check, right?
Insight.
Insight, right. What the heck is my insight? Alright, good. It has a modifier. That's an
11. Man's tried to hide the fact that he does agree it was fun, but you see he had fun.
As the guy's standing up, he's and talking, like saying stuff like, "It's always good exercise to run away from the police." And hold on a second, my sister is yelling at me.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm back.
All
um,
right.
the guy, well, they're standing up and saying stuff like, it's always good exercise to run from the cops. Uh, they, like, shake their tail, and a bunch of fur comes off of it. And they also pull out a red bandana. And this
Man,
isn't.
as soon as he just like sees the fur falling off, he's like, oh, and he's gonna try and look away and cover his eyes. He doesn't know what's happening, but he doesn't want to look.
Well, now they've revealed what their true form. They are not a tree rat. They are a rat man. And they also take off the buck teeth that they were wearing. It's finally good to get out of that disguise. Why are you looking
Well,
away? What's wrong with that? Can a guy not shake their tail and get all the fur off? He's so judgmental.
give me a second, brain turned off.
Oh no.
I feel like as like man is standing there, you just see him like frozen. If okay, if you want to, you can roll like an insight check on him.
Yeah, I'll roll it.
As I'm trying to figure out what's happening, what's man's next action gonna be.
50.
As you look at man, he's just spacing out. And, you know what? I like to imagine that as you continue to look at him, you begin seeing as if there's like a multiple options menu right in front of him, and he's trying to figure out which one to pick.
Do you want me to cut you some slack there and tell you that we should just go to my hiding place while the cops to like wait a while so the cops can forget what you look like? Because they will.
I mean,
looked at
why
this
would
guy
I?
multiple times. You know.
Ugh. Well, currently don't have my badge, so can't prove I'm a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. He's just gonna look at the undisguised rat and just like, did you take my badge?
Who's to say I did? You could
And
have
he's
just
just gonna
lost it.
lean in. Did you steal my badge?
I'm actually gonna roll a deception.
And you just hear him sniffing you.
Oh no, that's a 12.
Should I roll an insight?
Yeah.
Oh boy, man, what's your insight? Oh, it's a +5. Ah. 15!
So, with your sniffer, you've managed to sniff out the fact that this guy seems to be lying.
Where's my badge?
Oh, you know.
And you know what? He's gonna start sniffing you all around.
Uh, you're going to make this man very uncomfortable. Like,
Hey, he'll stop once you give the badge to him.
alright. I'm gonna say roll like a perception, and I'm gonna tell you based on what your perception is. I'm gonna tell you like some of the items in this guy's inventory.
Oh my god. 8.
Okay. All right. So. All right. So, you can spell that there are 80 arrows and there's 2 bags of ball bearings. There's a bell in there for some reason. There is 7 bricks. Yes, they have more. 5 candles, some extra clothing, some crossbow bolts, like 20 of them, and a crowbar. You can tell that that's in there.
Oh boy. Man, he doesn't smell his badge, but he does kind of look into their eyes. And it's quite rather obvious he still doesn't trust the rat. He's hiding his badge somewhere deep.
Well, I'm pretty sure you would not trust somebody with as smug a face as they have.
I mean, he's got Max, who's always smug. Who's smug. Sometimes smug.
um,
Actually, no, never mind. I think, yeah, he wouldn't even trust Max with that smug of an expression.
the guy, like, pats you on the shoulder, like, come on, we'll go to the hiding spot, and the police will forget about you by tomorrow morning. You're gonna follow the guy?
I mean, what other choice does man have? What other choices does he have? He doesn't have his badge. Wait. Huh. an, an idea strikes across man.
Oh,
And he's like,
boy.
actually, how about we go over to my place?
Are you sure? Because I have a very nice couch that definitely is not from the side of a road.
I've got a couch that I've bought from a furniture store. Come on.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy Rich Man over here.
I spent my salary on it. I spent my month's salary on it.
Oh, so you made a poor money choice. Okay.
It's a good couch.
Fine, we can go over there if you want.
All right. Oh boy. So you're following man now.
Yep, and well, while you're walking, the guy actually shoves like a hat over top your head to like hide your face from anybody.
Man's gonna be confused. He's just gonna be throwing his hands around like, hey, 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 hey.
You're not used to the criminal life, are you? The guy says,
Of course not. I'm the one catching the criminals.
and do tell, is this a way of catching me?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
They don't know what to say after that because, like, what do you say? Like, I'm not a weather boy. Very odd insult. All right then.
Mance's junk TV has been rubbing off on me.
Imagine watching TV. It couldn't be me. I can't afford one.
We have one in our office. It was given to us to watch the news, but we use it to watch cartoons instead.
And who is this us you speak of? Your other cop friends?
Me and Max.
Max. Interesting.
Maximilian.
I should not be surprised by that name. We do live in Toontown.
Actually, I feel like Man's a little bit surprised that he doesn't quite recognize Man because he's a detective.
You could ask the guy about that if you want.
He's not gonna. The guy might start running, and he doesn't want to catch up with him.
Yeah.
All right, so I after some walking, we probably reach the the multi-story building in which Man begins to lead Otto up the stairs
Oh, you
and
said their
tell.
name. Oh no.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I made that mistake too. Which you did. Nobody heard nothing.
Uh,
Nobody heard nothing. Don't. Shh.
Man leads the rat man up the stairs and points him towards the door of, well, that's my place.
Huh. You actually have a door on your place. My place isn't so nice like that, you know?
Uh, can you read Ratman, Mr. Ratman?
They look at you like, really?
No, that's the player asking the Ratman, can you read? But just you take a look at the door. It has words written on it, and you just look up at Man like, you expect me to know what this means?
They can read. They just choose not to. They're like, doesn't really matter. Don't need to read this. Bust open the door. Let's go.
Well, actually, before you bust open the door, do you wanna make a dex? Say, or dex check.
Oh no. Watch, my famous bad luck with dice rolls. All right, that's not too bad. I mean, it's not like a 3, and that's a 17.
Well, Man has grabbed your hands and has handcuffed them now.
Behind her back or no?
Yeah,
Not?
behind their back.
Well, dang.
I told you you were under arrest.
But so will you be if you try to hand me in now. Or you'd be charged a hefty fine. Choose your poison.
Unlikely. This is my office.
And you have a jail cell in here?
I've got a closet.
Oh, great. I get to go back in the closet. Whoop-de-doo.
I mean, you won't be the first guy in the closet. In that very specific closet that Man has.
They look at you like, do you even understand? Do you even understand what I said?
Well, you are right. At the current point in time, Man can't really turn you in.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay, so I was going to say that if you did read the door, you would have known that this was a detective's office owned by Man and Max.
Yeah.
So,
what are you gonna do with him now? You have no hand.
he's gonna drag you over to his desk as he's going to start frantically looking through the cupboards like, I swear I have a spare in here.
They put their feet up onto the desk like, yeah, uh-huh.
Get out of my chair, and he just like ducks you off.
I'm actually gonna roll something, see if it worked. Oh. So I'm gonna say, while you're trying to get him out of your chair, they put their hands on you to like kind of push you away, and you realize that the handcuffs are no longer there.
It's gonna take him a second to realize that the handcuffs are off and like, hey! He's gonna pull out another pair, which let me hammer space roll that. Oh, okay. I have no clue how many handcuffs he got in his hammer space, but he pulls out another pair, and he's gonna try and grapple you again.
Alright, and make another deck save.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, dirty 20.
Oh, I'm not gonna make this. I'm not gonna. Yeah, no.
Ah, so close.
You had a dirty 20. What do you expect?
Yeah, he handcuffs your hands again, and he's. You know what? He doesn't want you at his chair, so he's just gonna throw you over his shoulder to keep you close, you know? As he continues to search through his cupboards and try to find his police badge.
Are you still looking for that badge of yours?
Yes. If I needed to prove it to the authorities that I'm no crook like you, I am a lawful detective who loves the law, and I need that badge to prove it.
I have a question for you, though. How would you be able to prove that I'm a criminal if I've only used disguises when I've been committing my crimes?
And Man's gonna take a good while to think before he has the idea. He's checking the bottom of his feet to see if any of the squirrel fur that you have been using stuck to him.
Maybe that's the way. You could, I say like roll perception for that, I guess.
I mean, you are correct. How else is he gonna prove? Perception.
Yep.
14.
I'm actually gonna say that doesn't really make it because of the fact that you have fuzzy paws.
No, curse my fuzzy paws.
Like you find one gray hair in your paws, but that could literally be from their hair from on their head, and not the squirrel tail. Oh
Shoot.
no! What are you gonna do now?
Being honest, man probably never came across the problem of ever having to prove any actual evidence. He just normally walks in and says, "This is criminal. I'll put them in jail," and that's it. It usually works. Now you're bringing up actual logic, and he's befuddled.
Does he just like leave before the police can say anything? Like, So what are you gonna do now, Mr. Detective?
Actually, sorry, I'm just remembering this. I believe he used to be a detective in Dreamworkers, pretty well known too. Fairly well known.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that applies to Toontown because this isn't Dreamworkers. I know. So, Man's just gonna sit there, like, going through those ideas. Like, I was known in Dreamworkers, but this isn't Dreamworkers.
Remember the rule of comedy as well.
What?
You not know of it? Man, and you watch cartoons. Jeez.
No, I couldn't hear what you said.
The rule of comedy.
Oh, yeah. Brain, please stop blanking out.
Just make it's just like, man, in the situation, like, what are you supposed to do?
Man's just going to start walking circles around his office, like, you know, in those point and click games where you don't know where to go and what to do, so you're just walking around, clicking on stuff, hoping you find the answer. It's what Man is doing. He's just walking around the office like, is this the answer? Is this the answer? Is this the solution? And he's just gonna continue walking around in circles and circles, like, ah, what do I do?
You could just
Mm,
do nothing.
and let you go? Never bringing justice to you? No, I couldn't do that.
Huh, yeah, sure, let's go with that, huh?
Ugh. Oh boy, his next course of action is probably going to go to the little rat hole that's in his wall. It's a literal rat hole. He's going to just go down, look inside,
Oh
and try and look for his badge in there. Maybe Maddie the rat stole it.
my god. Okay.
Just for this, just for the sake of simplicity, I'm gonna say Maddie's not there. So he's just looking down at her home, reaches his paw in there cartoonishly, despite his arms physically not being able to fit in a hole that small.
It's all fluff.
It's all fluff. It's all fluff.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna reach his hands in there, try and find his shiny badge. Which, as he's leaning down, you're very close to the ground.
Okay.
You could probably stand up if you wanted to.
Yeah. Um yeah, they do try to do that. Also gonna roll. Oh, that's a oh.
Oh. I mean, he's not holding on to you that strongly. You could just stand up with ease.
Yeah. They stood up and they're just kind of like watching, like look, just leaning over, just watching what the heck man is doing because like
I'm gonna make another perception check for Mann to see if he can actually find anything in there. Man, do you find your badge? 14. Does he find it? He probably pulls out a Sharpie.
yeah, he like pulls out a Sharpie and a piece of paper so you could probably draw yourself a map.
He's gonna put that on the ground, reach his hand in again. He pulls out another Sharpie, reaches it again, another Sharpie,
What?
reaches it again, another Sharpie. He just continues to pull out Sharpies like those ribbons that a magician pulls out of someone's ear. Till there's like a mountain of Sharpies.
Your rat likes art, I see. As Otto is like, dang. As the guy is looking over the pile of Sharpies, like,
I've never seen her draw before.
well, I'd assume that she does, considering all this.
He pulls out another Sharpie.
I like how I'm withholding the badge from you just because of story's sake. It's important.
An idea comes across Mann as he picks up one of the Sharpies, the piece of paper, and you know what, just for fun, and going with the rule of funny, he pulls out a little crayon pack. You know, one of those cheap crayons that you get at a restaurant. There's like 3 colors inside. He's gonna slap the piece of paper onto his desk, and using the Sharpie, he's gonna try and draw out his badge.
The guy is just watching you do all of
I'm gonna
this.
quickly roll performance to see how well he draws out the badge. How well do you draw the badge? Performance, okay.
Oh,
That's 20.
gosh, you're like an artist. Jeez.
Man is quite an artist. Actually, what I'm gonna say for that nat 20 is that it's a good looking image, but just like you can see the amateur scribbling of the crayons and that the Sharpie lines are a little bit squagged. But other than that, it looks like the badge. It's pretty close.
You get a thumbs up from the guy, and I'm gonna have you roll a perception, actually.
Oh boy. Perception, perception, perception. 12.
you, you've noticed that the handcuffs are no longer there again. That was
Will you stop taking them off? You're not
no.
allowed to take them off.
But I did.
Where'd you put the handcuffs at least? Where do you keep putting the handcuffs?
Where do you think I'm attuned in the hammer space?
Can I have them back?
Are you gonna handcuff me again?
Hold on. No.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. It's very smugly looking at you like, uh-huh. Here, I'll give you... And I'm just gonna have them go through their face.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, well, it's not the thing that they wanted to give you. They pull out string and just place it in your hand. It's like, there you go, handcuffs.
Also, I quickly drew the badge that man drew. This is what they look like. This is what it looks like. Good enough. It looks like the badge.
Did he not even cut it out? Can he not have cut it out? It's just still.
No, he did cut it out. He just drew it on a piece of paper. No, no, what he's gonna actually, I'm gonna quickly say that he probably pulled out like a piece of cardboard from thin air, plastered the badge on there, didn't cut it out or anything, and he's just like, there we go, new badge.
Speedy.
He's gonna look back at the string. How long is the string?
That is a good question. How long is the string that I have? Hold on. 10 feet. And it's like a tiny. It's like one of those strings that you would use for arts and crafts.
Man is gonna tie your hands using that string. So I believe that's a dex check from Man to see if he can do that. 8. No. He never had to handcuff somebody using string, so he's just like wrapping it around your hands. But that's not working.
You run out of string after you wrap up the one hand. Like, oh shoot. Wait.
Wait. I need to start over. And there's just like another blank moment as Man just begins spacing out, looking at the hands and string before doing something, spacing out, doing something else. It continues cycling until you know what, I'm gonna roll again just to see if he gets any better. Nope. Yep. I need to start over. And this is gonna keep going for some time until either you stop him or until he stops himself.
um
Should I roll again?
Actually, I'm gonna do this. Um, if it's a 2, you stop yourself. If it's a 1, the guy stops you. All right. Like you, okay. You try to go to do it again, and the guy's like, "Okay, just stop." It's obviously not working.
Hmm.
By now, I'm gonna say that the sun has started to like set, like outside.
Hmm. Man's going to think for a while and he's like, okay, you can stay here for the night. I'm going to keep watch of you
Uh huh.
until I can gather the evidence to get you in jail. Okay? Okay.
Uh huh. And this guy goes over to, since you mentioned before there was a TV, they go over to the TV and are now trying to figure out how to work it. Like, how does it work?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm actually gonna do this on this because, like,
Uh,
yeah.
oh no, what do you do?
Oh, you know how in like cartoons, they they like hit the TV to get it to work. Well, that's what they're doing. They're like, come on, just continually
You
pressing
need to put,
buttons. It's just hitting the
you
TV
need
like
to
work.
push the buttons, Max. I mean, say I never did get your name.
Hmm. Should I even
What
tell
is
you
your
my
name?
name? Well, I guess if I don't
Hmm.
tell you my last name, then you can't like trace back family history or anything like that. Which I mean, why would you want to do that? Not been interested. My name's Otto.
Otto. Hmm. Well, I am Detective Manny. Many call me Man. And, well, my partner is Max. He's gone for the day, but I assume he'll be here tomorrow.
hmm And Otto now just goes back to trying to find a channel that they want to watch. Hey, do they
Uh,
still have that show where they used to like test a bunch of stuff with explosions and stuff? Do they still have that going on?
have you checked Channel 37?
No, I don't think so.
Check that one out. Max normally turns that on.
Uh, all right, they turn it on channel 37. Do you want to tell me what channel 37 is?
I actually have no clue. I just said a random channel number.
Well, what does Max usually watch? Let's do that.
Actually, you know what? Let's see. What does Channel 37 actually have on it? It has one of the engineers' films playing on it, which does in fact have a good amount of explosions in it.
Who's this guy? And like Otto points to the movie.
Hmm?
Otto's like asking who the engineer is. Like, who the heck is this guy?
Man just gets a good look at it and just shrugs like,
Hmm. They seem to have a lot of explosions on them.
Yeah, they
I could
do.
get some from them.
Man is like sitting at his desk now. He pulled out a piece of paper and now he's filling it out.
Filling out a form.
Actually, just for funsies. Just for funsies. An intelligence check for Man.
Oh boy.
A. He's blanking out at how to fill out the form. He puts in his name, and then your name, and then he forgets.
He comes to like the last name part. He's like, "Oh shoot, what do I do?"
Uh, hmm. First name should be good enough.
Otto, Otto.
He just writes down Otto twice. Good enough. And I feel like this is going to be a good point to stop and wrap things up.
Yeah, you know.
Though I,
Wait,
though I
before we
am
wrap
going.
things up, I'm gonna
Go
say
ahead.
that the night has passed, and yes, Otto has been just watching various stuff on TV. They
The
stand
whole
up.
night.
Yep, they stand up, stretch, like, all right, time for me to go, and they throw something at you. It's your badge, and they leave.
Alright.
There we go.
And I just imagine, like, as soon as Otto leaves, just in, like, okay, I don't actually know how to do, like, a Brooklyn accent, but you just hear a high pitched, hey, where are all my Sharpies gone?
Oh. Man is gonna have to deal with that.
When he wakes up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's the game for you.
Yep. That's the game. Yeah, a whole bunch of just Otto being a little jerk.
Otto being a jerk, and me trying not to snap.
Alright. I'm gonna stop the recording now because it's gonna take a bit. So